Hello everyone, it's me again, Fernando. So for this session, we're going to talk about a very serious matter. Something that we always have to be reminded of because it is really something serious. So for today, we're going to talk about plagiarism and how to avoid it. Oftentimes, plagiarism is something that a lot of university students are really worried about because it needs to undergo a lot of process and we need to make sure that everything is properly cited or we're going to give due credit to those whom we got our inspiration or even ideas. So for today, we need to make sure that plagiarism needs to be sorted. So we're going to use the term sort as our guide for our today's session. Sort. S stands for serious, O, outcomes, R, recognize, and T for think. Starting off with S, which is serious. Starting off with S, which is serious. Yes, you heard it right. Plagiarism is a very serious offense and it can be committed in the university. These institutions where you will be involved with are dedicated to intellectual rigor, research, and personal development. And it is also a form of cheating. Cheating undermines the very foundations of these pursuits and can quickly give you different sanctions. And definitely nobody wants to get a zero, but with plagiarism it can happen. That's why that is something that we have to bear in mind. Plagiarism is a very serious offense. And taking that into consideration, we have to be mindful of O, which is for the outcomes. When we are doing our research work, you should be able to recognize the sources and ensure that it is done properly. You might be asking yourself, how can I produce my original form of work if I'm not going to look for possible sources? And that is a very big fallacy because for a research work, it is already given that you're going to base it from another form of different researches as well. Because in the university, you have to make sure that your claims are valid by undergoing the different processes of checking if it's the right thing or if it's really connected to your research topic. That's why you need to make sure that you're going to present it in any way but done in a proper way. So you might be wondering, what is the proper way? That is for R. Recognize that your ideas are based from others' idea, and that is done through proper citation. So as you recognize that you have based it from others' work, it is appropriate for you to give credit, acknowledging where this work come from and providing a solid basis on how are you going to use it. And as a learner in a given field, you are expected to cite works from others because this is going to demonstrate how are you going to conduct research, how did you sought information, and how have you educated yourself in order for you to present a very solid case. And proper citation is a form of collaborating with others because you're going to provide different ideas from different dimensions and perspectives. And knowing how to cite properly, it depends. Because a lot of universities, they are going to follow different formats. So as you go on through this stage of properly citing materials, you might be encountering terms such as APA, MLA, or even Chicago. So these are just some of the famous form of citation, but you have to go to your university and ensure that you're going to follow the proper citation. After doing that, you have to think, which is the last part. Because every action comes with consequences, and it is a must for us to start thinking if we're doing the right way. Just like what I have said, it is okay to cite resources, just make sure it is done in a proper way. And plagiarism, that is something that you have to avoid with because as a part of your university life, it is already expected that you're going to do research work. it is also expected that you know how to do credit and give justice to the wonderful creations from the different sources that you have gathered. And that is also essential for collaborating. So as you can see, Juvenis Maxime ensures that we are going to provide you with different dimensions and realizations on the different things that you have to take into consideration once you will be in the university. And one of it is plagiarism. So remember, you have to sort plagiarism in a proper manner and in a proper way. So I hope to see you again on our next session. Have a great day.